Ugonjwa wa Selimundu, kwa kimombo Sickle Anaemia, umekuwa ugonjwa ambao sasa unazidi kuhangaisha watoto pamoja na familia nchini Kenya. Katika mtaa wa Kibra hali si tofauti kwa mama Beatrice Anyango Odero, ambaye maisha yake yameishi kuhangaika na wanawe. Beatrice amejaliwa kupata watoto 5, ila Wanne wako na ugonjwa wa Sickle.
My firstborn would be 26 today if he was alive. Unfortunately, I lost my firstborn the year 2016. He was a second year in the university. And before I lost my firstborn, I lost my secondborn child, who was also a boy, at 10 months. These children, of the 5, 4 of them were born with sickle cell disease.
Kila anapokumbuka kifo cha mwanawe, machozi yanamdondoka, asijue vipi angejiepusha na ugonjwa huu wakati wanawe wengine wako katika hali hii.
Because of the historical issue with the other 2 children, with the other 3, Jim was tested at 6 months. The secondborn was equally tested at 6 months. So Greg was tested at 6 months because the other siblings had sickle cell. So the other big challenge that I had also, after you discovered that your firstborn has sickle cell at 1 year 2 months, and then now you have another beautiful bubbly baby, secondborn, you're thinking this one is going, you're hoping that this one will be negative. Then you go for the test, you find that that child is positive again. For a time you feel like you are dead yourself as a mother. You are not there, you're not living. You want to touch yourself and see whether truly am I living.
Huyu ni Gregory na nduguye, ambaye wote wanahitaji usaidizi wa kupandikiza uboho, Alamaarufu bone marrow transplant, kule Marekani, ambayo itagharimu milioni 64, ila kwa sasa anahitaji milioni 32 kumtibu Gregory ambaye hali yake imemzidi.
It is not just Greg that needs this. Greg needs this more urgently, but Jim equally needs this, because you know, he could be calm right now, doing pretty fairly with the prevention medication, but in the long term, I'm also looking at a scenario where Jim can also benefit from bone marrow transplant, so that I can put this in my past. It's really been mourning over so many things. Every day you wake up, you're worried. You don't know what will happen to you. So we are looking for 32 million to be able to have Greg treated, done for bone marrow transplant at John Hopkins Hospital. This is not money that as a family we are able to raise. We are not able to raise this kind of money, and that's why we are coming out to appeal to well-wishers.
Nduguye mdogo ndiye atatumika kumwokoa Gregory, ambaye yuko na miaka 15 kwa sasa.
For us it has been tough. It has really drained us emotionally. And it has also affected us psychologically. It has affected our stay in school, our performance. You're staying in school, studying, knowing that in the back of your mind that all isn't well at home, that anything might pop up any time, and you might even be called upon from school to go back home to settle some of the issues that are coming.
Angalau watoto 1240 barani Afrika uzaliwa kila mwaka na ugonjwa wa sickle cell.
Ask is that the government would look at, you know, non-communicable diseases more seriously, and do a little more than what they are doing to alleviate suffering. But also there needs to be a very strong psychosocial support system that should anchor families of families where members have sickle cell and any other chronic disease, because it's really emotionally draining if you live alone. The financial bit, emotionally draining, socially draining. There are a lot of things. There are many things, stigma and all that kind of thing, particularly for those who really have little understanding about it.
Ugonjwa huu ni wa kawaida kote nchini Kenya, ukiathiri kaunti 18 zenye mzigo mkubwa wa ugonjwa huu katika maeneo ya Magharibi, Nyanza na Pwani.
And that's why we are coming out to appeal to well-wishers to be able to come in, give us a hand, so that we can turn around my story as a mother, but also Greg's story. He has a dream as a person. He would like to be a scientist.
For me, as Greg's brother, all I can do to help him is by donating my bone marrow so that he can experience the fullness of a healthy life. And we urge you that you may help us by raising funds so that it can be made possible.
Ugonjwa wa Selimundu ni ugonjwa ambao unaathiri damu. Ugonjwa wa Selimundu hubadilisha umbo la chembe nyekundu za damu na kugeuza diski zinazonyumbulika za pande zote, kisha zinanata seli hizi ambazo huzuia mtiririko wa damu. Iwapo ugonjwa huu utaweza kutambulika mapema na matibabu kuweza kufanywa, takriban ya watu wote ambao wako na Selimundu ambayo ni sickle cell wanaweza kuishi hadi miaka 50. Na kama vile Greg hapa Kibra, watoto 14,000 nchini Kenya wanazaliwa na ugonjwa unaoathiri damu almaarufu sickle cell. Na Wizara ya Afya inasema kwamba 50% hadi 90% ya watoto ambao wanazaliwa na ugonjwa huu bila kuweza kuangaliwa hufa kabla hawajafikisha miaka yao ya 5. Nikiripotia runinga ya Ebru, mimi ni Ode Francis.